How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Brawl here in MTD Arena. Today, checking out Jace Reawakened, the little telepath who didn't die. um, he's doing fine apparently. Well, I say fine. He's got a lot of holes in him from the Phyrexianization process, so I guess he didn't get out as scot-free as some of the other characters, but he's not in a bad way. Sarkhan Soul of Flame is our opponent. We cannot cast this guy on our first, second, or third turn. Which is probably good. One of the things, I've played a couple of games with him, just trying to work things out. And one of the things I've noticed is his +1, his first +1 doesn't always feel that strong. Like, it will help you cycle through as well as any other card, but 3 mana. I want to go up to 6. Demonic Tutor could be fine. Storm can go. It's basically a weaker version of our Commander's Ultimate, so. Well, that's no good. Huh. So we have to pray for a inaction here. We stalled for a bit. Ouch. Any other target. Yeah. So I guess we have to find a 5-mana answer for this, which actually, we just don't. We One Ring and pray. Ouch. Opponent. Draw on a card. Fair enough. Omniscience? What am I doing? Extra turn? Extra turns will not fully solve this problem is one of the issues. 11, we can play a 5-drop. Opponent. Alright, we get our extra turn. Riftic Study can be cast next turn. We might as well go for it. We're dead on board anyways. Take 2. Ah. Draw and discard since we don't have anything. That. Play Jin-Gitaxias. Copy that. The problem is we're dead to our One Ring. GG. I would say the dragons pressured us and we had to go off a little bit too early. And, probably led to our death. There was probably something I could have done there. I mean, I had my entire library basically. Well, not really. I had one tutor that could get me any card. I had Jace. Didn't have the second extra turn spell when I drew, but if I had played Jace to Perfection Mind, we could have milled towards it. I don't know if it was actually. It was probably only 1 or 2 deep, not 3. A bad hand, but I guess we're keeping. Land. We don't have a fetch land, so we're not shuffling these away. We will draw those cards. Is that something we can really afford against Cushion? I don't know, man. You might just have our number. Jace. Jace is one of those characters that I feel like probably shouldn't have survived War of the Spark. Like, he probably shouldn't have survived. But he did, because, like, of course he did. He's the poster child. Killing him off would be far too ambitious for wizards. But he is one of the few myths that I actually opened so far. I do appreciate him for that. I still had to craft one particular card for his deck from the breaking news cycle, just because it's kind of gonna go in every blue deck now for the rest of Historic Brawl's lifespan until it gets banned. Like, that's just the quality of the card. Because its same price, less powerful neighbor has already been in every blue deck since it was printed. Of course. Of course, you print a functional reprint that is technically more powerful. that would happen, right? Like, of course. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grow that. Rift and Flow. Flow is really good in our deck. Draw a card, discard. So one of the nice things about this commander is that he can turn on these spells easily. Take it. Take it. One can go. Draw, discard. Go. Next turn we're actually up to Rift, so maybe we just Rift and save the Contemporary Sundering. Ouch. Sterling Grove, that's bad. Uh-huh. Can't even do it. GG. Too slow. No rocks. Didn't get there. No counter spells to stop early game interaction. We got one more game in us, so we're not completely out of hope yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I might do Vraska. From the look of things, she's one of the planeswalkers who is no longer a planeswalker, but looks can be deceiving. Because she is a creature card now. The most violent bandits of them all? Goodness, wizards. I don't know if we can make those kind of claims. Stephen M. with Samut. We'll keep this. Fable on 1. Just to get it out of the way. I really should run the other fetch lands in here too, but I just didn't think about it at the time. Mystical Sanctuary also probably should be in here. Just because the other fetch lands can get it. There'll be a mana base improvement that I had not thought of, but I have at this point. Pass the turn. So this card makes its way into a lot of blue decks. Slightly better version of it has been printed. Which means it'll probably still go in all of the blue decks, but it probably has a friend now. No. Crazy opponent. Why would you even try that? It's crazy. Alright. Want to try again? Now that's crazy too. Note that Gwenna is degenerate. Thing in the ice and a Jace. And we will exile that for later. I don't know, the plot mechanic is interesting. I haven't made much plot on it yet because Jace is really the only plot card that I've played a lot with. And it feels powerful enough of an option to consider it over his first ability fairly regularly. Like if you have the card, um, you're gonna Thopter into him. Harried Dronesmith. Poor Jace. So we get our shark out, and then we cast this. Draw some cards. I think we want to get rid of that. So instants and sorceries for this guy. We do have a lot of them, but we just have not gotten to them yet. Samu coming back. Okay. Against a 0-2 and a 2-4. Probably not going to get much attacking value in. I don't know. Jace is at least a fairly fun combat finisher, I think. Or like a not combat finisher, control finisher. Because you can tick him up to put a lot of cards into exile to cast later. And then you can what are you doing, opponent? What are you doing? I'm just gonna block. Is it a combat trick? Have we stumbled into a combat trick? Maybe. Yeah, that doesn't really match with what I'm going for. Draw this card. Discard the land. I will do that. You will return that. GG. Well, that was a good final showing for Jace. Overall, I think he's a really cool control commander. Because if you get enough things in exile and then you negative him, like, get some crazy stuff going. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy, really like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.